Thank you. Thank you very much. There's very many different techniques to beatboxing, and one of them is the use of singing or rapping or just saying words while beatboxing. For example, Omili, 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 omil, omil, omili, 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 omil, pfmili, 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 pfmi, pfmi, pfmili, 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 pfmi, yeah. Pomili, popfli, pomili, popili, pfmi, pomi, pomili, popfli, pomili, popili, pfmi, pfmili, 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 pfmi, pfmili, 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 pfmili. If the truth be told, I'm a sucker for the high grade. If the truth be told, when I'm grey and old, will I still be getting involved? I hope so. If the truth be told, I'm a sucker for the high grade. If the truth be told, when I'm grey and old, will I still be getting involved? If the truth be told, I'm a sucker for the pine grapes. If the truth be told, when I'm grey and old, will I still be getting involved? Old, 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 old. Has anyone here heard of the Black Eyed Peas? Anyone remember them? Yeah? Cool. Hopefully you know this song. Thank you very much, guys. Hope you have a good day, good evening, and yeah, stay safe. Enjoy your night.
Firstly, let's give it up to Kapil Lund and Sykotic for their amazing opening performances. Thank you both very much for opening tonight's event. Tonight we have some fantastic performances lined up showcasing local talent from live cultural music, dance and performances, as well as some great food. Turn it off.
Hey, I'm Sharanjit.
No, whose phone is this? Whose phone is this?
Hey, I'm Sharanjit. This evening we're celebrating our volunteer success and achievements. Bringing our community together. We would like to welcome the Mayor of Hounslow, the Deputy Mayor of Hounslow, Mr. Pranti, Carl Thomas, Caroline Baxter from the Met Police, David Blackhead from Heston Residents Association, and our MP Malhotra, and Debbie Siminson, and Darrell Clark as a special guest for this evening. Thank you for joining us.
Sorry if throughout the evening we mispronounce any names for the award winners or performers. Sorry.
Our volunteers have demonstrated passion, drive, determination, and clear motivation. Tonight, we stand together to recognize and celebrate our children's, friends, family, and our own achievement in making a real difference in our community. Tonight, I hope you all have a wonderful time in joining us to celebrate our community champions.
Hi, I'm Laren. On each table you have the event agenda and program guide. We've started off with the evening with a talk performance by Kapil Lund alongside beatboxing genius Sykotic.
Next up, we'll have a marvelous performance by the Bounce Theatre children involved with our creative club. Then a stunning performance by Milton Ferreira, as well as a song performance by AZON. Shortly after, the first part of the Heston West story with a speech by Serena Lola, who has been with Heston West for a year and is always ready to participate in activities such as filmmaking club, organising community events, and being our official Heston West journalist, having just recently written and edited our new magazine, which is due to reach your front doors in the new year.
Later on, Sharanjit will unfortunately be leaving us. Later on, Sharanjit will unfortunately be leaving us to perform a Bhangra performance. Yay! Then we have the fantastically talented Huzaima performing What About Us by Pink. Afterwards, we will be continuing with the second part of the Heston West video with a speech by Anjali Palmer, who has been with Heston West for a year. She started off with the filmmaking club and shortly afterwards starting to get involved with the youth action team. Anjali always has a smile on her face and is ready to join in.
Next, we have Megha, who is going to perform a song followed by an interval where you can relax and wait for the rest of the evening. The second half will be hosted by the amazing Rajan Sandhu and Sriya Lola.
After, the Tamil community group, who have been working very hard, will perform a dance performance, and the last part of the Heston West story will be shown with speeches by Harpreet Kaur. Made in Heston West has produced a wonderful amount of videos throughout these 14 months and would love to showcase them. Next, we'll have an extraordinary speech by Rhys.
Later on, we have Megha Dahadre and Anjali Kumar talking about Megha's campaign called Natural Disaster Awarenesses. Megha and Anjali have been involved with the Big Local from the beginning. They have been involved in a number of projects including Life Skills, Cranford Fun Day, Comic Relief, and their Christmas fundraiser. They are a role model to our community and always getting involved and helping people. Following their speech, we have the Community Volunteer Awards presentation for our amazing volunteers' achievements. And finally, we have our Heston West Chair, Alan Fraser, closing speech, followed by a performance and an original song by Jay Blue, and we conclude our awards night with a second performance from Huzaima. So without further ado, let's get on with the night.
Our first performance to kick off tonight's event is from children's attending the Big Local Bouncy Theatre Creative Club program, led by the dynamic Rachel at Barclay Primary School. So let's give it up to Bouncy Theatre.
Milton Ferreira, a teacher here at Cranford Community College. Sir will be performing EXO by Beyonce. Let's put our hands together and make some noise for the extraordinary, the extreme, the one, the only Milton Ferreira.
Your heart is glowing, even in the shadows. You better take me, before we turn the lights out. Nobody sees what we see. We're just hopelessly gazing. Oh, you better take me, before we turn the lights out. For our time is running out. Repeat, baby, love me, lights out. In the darkest night, in the darkest night, I search through the crowd. Your face is all that I see. Oh, give me everything. Baby, love me, lights out. Baby, love me, lights out. You can love me, lights out forever. Oh, baby, daylight's wasting. Oh, you better take me, before we turn the lights out. Yeah. Nobody sees what we see. Oh, we're just hopelessly gazing. You better take me, oh, before we turn the lights out. 'Cause our time is running out. Baby, love me, lights out. In the darkest night, in the darkest night, I search through the crowd. Your face is all that I see. Give me everything. Baby, love me, lights out. You can love my lights out. Right, I'm gonna need you to dance with me. I love you like XO. You love me like XO. You kill me, oh XO. Your love is like XO. All that I see. Oh, give your all to me. Baby, love me, lights out. Oh, baby, love me, lights out. You can love my lights out. Ooh. You love me like XO. You owe me, oh XO. Your love is like XO. All that I see. Oh, give me everything. Baby, love me, lights out. You can love me, lights out. Baby, I love you, lights out. Ooh.
Wasn't that fantastic? Such a lovely performance. Let's give Mr. Ferreira another round of applause.
Our big local mission is to create exciting opportunities for local people to live healthier and happier lives. We do this by celebrating achievements, tackling isolation, engaging with young people and hard-to-reach groups, as well as developing close-knit support network and encouraging people to connect with one another from all backgrounds, ages, abilities to build a community family.
Tonight, we are all bringing together all our big local families to unite and celebrate all our successes in the community. Now we will have a short interval for everyone to have some fantastic food, just here by Mohans. But before that, we have a performance that be done by Jay.
It's an original song by Jay Blue, who has come from a faraway distance. So please put your hands together for the amazing, the marvelous Jay Blue.
Hi, I'm Jai Blue, and thank you so much for having me. This is an original song called Brighton Town. I walk the same path every day to school. It's been 7 years of pacing up and down through these halls, and they told me there'd be a whole world to explore. But I've been living in the same world, half a mile from my front door. So I sway to the rhythm of this new beginning. I can feel my body tingling like I'm winning. I'll stay forever in the seaside town. Yeah, not another frown as long as I can breathe the sea's breeze. Sunbeams and blue streets, what a dreamy dawning. Brighton town, in Brighton town. Brighton town, in Brighton town. I walk the same path every day to school. It's been 7 years of faces who I've tried to ignore. No one told me this would be such a bore. But I'll suck it up, 'cause there's just one more year left of school. So I stay forever in this seaside town. Yeah, not another frown as long as I can breathe the sea breeze. Sunbeams and blue streets, what a dreamy dawning. Brighton town, Brighton town. Thank you.
Tonight, we are all bringing together all our big local families to unite and celebrate all our successes in the community. Now we'll have a short interval for everyone to enjoy some fantastic food, just delivered by Mohans. Each table has assigned a volunteer. Please look at the menu on your table and please make sure your order goes to the volunteer.
Please be patient with your volunteer during this process, as we have 22 tables and 150 people to serve. We thank you in advance. Please also note the kebabs, chicken tikka and biryani is halal. We also have a vegetarian option as well. Please check your menu and thank you. We look forward to resume the evening in half an hour with a performance by AZON. Thank you, and we'll see you shortly. Over to you, volunteers. Enjoy your food.
Put our hands together for all the performers.
inspiring to say the least. Anyway, so this is a cover, which means I expect you to sing along. It's by Clean Bandit. It's called Symphony. Okay, well that means we're gonna have a sing-along in here tonight. All right. Okay, yeah, please sing along. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Before I heard the silence, a rhapsody for you and me. Now every melody is timeless. Life was drinking me along. Here we came and you cut me loose. I'm solo singing on my own. Now I can't find the key without you. Now your song is on repeat, and I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. When you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony. Will you hold me tight and not let go? Symphony. Your love song on the radio. Will you hold me tight and not let go? I'm sorry if I saw too much. Before you came I was healing, and I was running out of love. I never thought I'd find this feeling. Now I'm hearing symphonies. Before all I heard was silence, a rhapsody for you and me. Now every melody is timeless, and now your song is on repeat, and I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony. Will you hold me tight and not let go? Symphony. With your love song on the radio. Will you hold me tight and not let go? Oh. You can join in with this part. Come on, guys, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, that was amazing. We're gonna do that again. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and beautiful. One more time. Make it scream this time. 1, 2, 3, and that was beautiful. Thank you so much. Now your song is on repeat, and I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony. So will you hold me tight and not let go? Symphony. With your love song on the radio. Will you hold me tight and not let go? Symphony. With your love song on the radio. Will you hold me tight and not let go? Will you hold me tight and not let go? Thank you.
That was a really amazing performance. Give it up one more time for AZON.
So, next up is the final chapter to the story of Heston West Big Local. All right. Great to see you. We welcome back Juhi and Mustafa, and we will also hear from the awesome Harpreet talking about her personal volunteering journey. Please welcome them to the stage.
Hi everyone. Multi-sports. Saturday's multi-sports has steadily grown in popularity. The sessions run by QPR Trust are fun and a great opportunity for children to develop confidence and key leadership skills. Multi-sports have really helped our young children grow and take on new responsibilities during the sessions, such as organising team activities and supporting us with delivery. Although the sessions are aimed at children having fun and learning new sports, we also try and develop leadership roles within the sessions. It's been a great year.
Made in Heston West. This amazing project runs nearly most of the year and is led by Made and gives our young people an opportunity to learn new skills, improve their confidence and get creative in fun setting. This year we made so many amazing films which highlight and document our community's success. In the next session you will have the opportunity to see some of the exciting films.
Local Trust Young People's event. 6 young people from our youth action team attended Local Trust Young People Make a Difference event at the Outdoor Learning Centre in Romford. Our team, made up from members from our first ever youth action team squad, Megha, Abby, Harpreet, Anjali and me, delivered a powerful presentation about the importance of youth volunteering. We also participated in fun team activities, and Serena was the first official Local Trust journalist on the day. Her blog went live on Local Trust website. This event was a fantastic way for us to share our story and learn from other groups across the country.
Travellers Brighton Trip. Local families from the Heston West Travellers community enjoyed a day trip to Brighton Beach thanks to Big Local and Cranford Community College. The trip was organised to help build a bridge between the local community and families. For some people, this was the first time they visited Brighton Beach or the seaside. Local parent Claire said, "We had a brilliant time. We are so grateful for today's trip. The children have thoroughly enjoyed themselves and it's been a pleasure to see the smiles on their faces as they have never been to the seaside before."
The community mural. During the summer, in partnership with CPP Hounslow and Certitude, our volunteers helped design, decorate and deliver a community mural at the AZON Community Centre. Over 80 people were involved with the project, including young people from NCS to Challenge. This event was a brilliant way to connect several organisations together with one main mission, inspiring the community through art and volunteering. We are very proud of the outcome and we thank all organisations that help us make Brabazon colourful again.
Parliament trip. The Heston West Big Local Youth Action Team went to the UK Parliament to present their campaign ideas to make politics more accessible to the younger demographic, as well as implementing life skills for youth in order to give them a kickstart in life so that they are ready for everyday problems they face in the future. We believe this is a very important, and it is said by Mariam Qureshi that life skills, politics are important because we gain transferable skills we can use, as well as opening up opportunities for ourselves. We presented our campaign, which is all about getting the younger generation more involved in politics so they can gain a wider understanding along with learning valuable life skills for the future, which can help them not only once they've left school, but also whilst in it. Moreover, we not only want to engage the younger generation, but the older generation as well, because we feel that we can help build a strong community through bridging the generation gap, but also by doing this with the older generation also stand to gain as well, as they can have the correct information to help them decide when voting, as most of the time they are influenced by what the media tells us, as opposed to thinking for themselves.
The Berkeley Summer Fair. We were involved with Berkeley Primary School's Summer Fair, attended by 250 plus local people, supported with the barbecue thanks to our amazing parent volunteers, face painting by our talented young volunteers, engaging with our community members, asking residents to tell us what they think about our local health services. NCS The Challenge brought an army of 24 young people to help with our outdoor drama games workshop and multi-sports.
Sky Academy trip. Joining forces with the Metropolitan Police and Sky Academy, we had the opportunity to visit a real television studio and also created our own Sky News clip. Over 20 young people from the Youth Action Team attended the day trip. This trip was truly fascinating and memorable. We even got a ride in a police van. We had lots of fun, and it's also helped our volunteers bond and improve our teamwork and communication skills. We want to say a big thanks to Officer Carl Thomas and Caroline Baxter for this amazing opportunity.
Our story doesn't end here. We hope to write many more chapters in the days, weeks, months, and years ahead. Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoyed our story of Heston West Big Local.
We have Harpreet Kaur, who will be talking about her journey, and please give it up for Harpreet Kaur.
Hi guys, hope you're enjoying yourself. I'm sorry, but I'm a bit of a silly potato and I lost my speech last minute. But I'm gonna try and get through this, so bear with me. So I got involved with the Heston West nearly 2 years ago, and I couldn't be more grateful to be given the chance to present and work with such an amazing team. Joining this has been one of the best decisions in my life, and I'm sure that others would agree with me. The Big Local has given me a platform to make differences within the community and given me the chance to voice not only my opinion, but take into account the opinions of others in our diversity. Heston has been awarded £1 million to spend over the next 10 years to continue this project successfully. The overall objective of this project is to create opportunities for our local people to live a healthier and a happier life. To help with this, we have an outstanding group of volunteers with different abilities and cultures who have come together to become one big family in which everyone is respected and contributes to our success. Our youth action team has been working with different types of disability groups and cultures to help spread our important message, which we hope can make a difference very soon. As for myself, I hope to be working in a creative industry focusing on fashion. It's been my passion for years, and I know that with determination and motivation from the right people, I will achieve my goals. Working with the Heston West Big Local and having Taz by my side, I have been able to spread my wings, and I'm excited to announce that I'll be working with Monsoon to create my own somewhat fashion show. So if anyone is interested, I would really love the support. Lastly, I just want to say, thank you. Lastly, I just want to say that all our dreams can come true. We can live the life that we have all imagined. Just remember to surround yourself with the right people and to have courage within yourself. Because if you don't, how are you ever going to take that big step? Even when you're finding yourself messing up, don't worry, because all good things come with time and practice. So if you want to start making a difference, why don't you come and join us? Doesn't matter if you're 8 or 80, you're welcome, and I hope to see your face very soon. Thank you.
That was amazing, Harpreet. Give it up for her one more time. So now we are moving on to films. These films were written, developed, and edited by young people participating in the Made in Heston West Film Club sessions on Sundays. These sessions aim to improve young people's confidence, skills, and offer an opportunity to break into the creative industry, which is supported by the Made CEO Blaze Singh. We hope you enjoy these highlights from our fascinating year.
Made TV made a partnership with Heston West to make these sessions, and Blaze, who is the CEO of Made TV, he's teaching us our filming skills and editing skills.
Bring it all together!
The difference I would make through entertainment is that I would ignite people's passion. This will make people feel more confident in who they really are.
I think through entertainment we could raise awareness for social issues that are going on around us. You know, gender pay gap, racism.
I would like to bring people together because I feel like in today's society people don't really know each other's neighbours, we don't talk to each other, so I feel like, create a community where everyone sort of talks, knows each other, and it's a happy, friendly environment.
The difference I would make is bringing more people to come to Heston West and get involved in the community.
What's up, guys?
And we can challenge different stereotypes. We can show that everyone here, just because they're living on the States and all that, don't think they're all rough kids. They do help out in the community and they put together really fun events and contribute.
I'll make a difference by setting an example for the community. The film club benefits the community because everyone gets to see what we're doing.
I was really shy when I first came to the first session, and now I have more confidence.
There's always something to learn when it comes to making films. It's infinite.
I like that I learn a lot of new things. Before I didn't know what a talking head was or a wide shot.
And we have media sessions in school as well. But in school they're so boring. But here it's they're actually bubbly and they're actually fun. So you talk to people, you socialise, you learn, and that's why I come here.
Okay, just do that again because you're wiping your nose in between.
The main thing I learned from taking part in that activity last week was that sometimes I've just got to man up and get on with it.
When you talk about yourself and you reveal certain aspects of who you are, it makes people relate to you a bit more, because nobody's perfect.
I would definitely tell my friends to take part. This is something that is for all ages and all abilities.
I would say come along. It's a great, fun way to collaborate with like-minded people who are creative and have something to say.
I've lived in this area a long while, so it's a case of trying to get it back to what it used to be like, as opposed to what it's like today. If you walked around the area now, you'll see people leaving their cans, bags, nappies, anything laying around the place.
I want people to see us doing this, and I want people to join in, just help us. I think it's important because we're all one, and if everybody joins in, the world could be a better place. There'd be more peace. It's really moral, so I think everybody should join in.
I think the purpose is to get a message across to the other people that live in the community to actually throw away their rubbish after them. I think it's also amazing that so many young people are actually getting involved in their community. I wish there was something like this when I was your age that I knew about, because I would have definitely gotten involved. It's a legacy that you guys will leave.
Volunteering is getting out there, helping other people. I was going in the wrong direction, and I wanted to, make sure that I followed the right path, and volunteering and getting involved in this community did help me a lot.
Well, with the younger generation and the older generation getting together, which is a brilliant thing in itself. When we have any functions here, whether it's a Diwali evening or whatever function we're holding, they try to get involved. And I think that's one of the hardest things in our community, because we're such a multiracial community here. Getting people involved, I think, is one of the hardest things out. And it's better for everybody, so we can all live in a happier community.
Volunteering to me means just helping one another in the community and having fun whilst doing it. Luckily, this stuff can go in my CV, so it's going to help my future and my career, so there's bonuses.
You can help out your community by getting involved in things that are really specific to the area you're living in. It's like not everybody will have the same problem, so by helping out in your own community, you can help change the issues that you want to see changed, and it's kind of inspiring because you live in that area. By volunteering, I think there's loads of benefits, especially for young people, that they can build on their CV. It will help them when they get into uni, because there's lots of transferable skills that you can learn and put down in your personal statement, and that's really important, especially when you're young and you don't have the time to commit to a job as well as your studies. Volunteering is quite a fun way of doing something in which you can actually gain skills and give back.
My dress looks beautiful. I don't know, my chest looks kind of flat.
I think it looks great. You're going to attract some serious attention.
Do you reckon Calvin's going to ask me for a dance?
I'll have my eye on you two, but I'm sure he will.
I don't know, I'm not feeling this one. Okay, I have to look really hot for Calvin.
We need to look for more dresses.
Oh my god, I'm actually so stressed out.
How much sleep did you get?
Only like 7 hours. I was up all night on ASOS trying to find the perfect dress, and there was literally nothing. Give me my mirror. Oh my god, look at my eye bags. I'm actually so depressed. How much sleep did you get?
I got like...
Oh my god, is that Calvin? Hey, have you guys seen Priya? Priya, I found you! Finally! Oh my gosh, I've been searching all night for you. Absolute nightmare. They've been playing Taylor Swift all night long and I wanted you to dance with and you just haven't been there. Okay, you need to come out that toilet ASAP because Calvin's waiting for me and I really want to dance with him. Priya! Priya! Why are you answering me? Priya! Okay, you're really freaking me out. Why are you staying quiet? Priya? Priya? Someone! Help! Do you reckon I should post this? I know my eyes look kind of gross.
No, you look weird, obviously.
Honestly, do I look good?
You know, I'm kidding. Go for it.
You should eat something before you go. Put some cereal out for you.
We need to look for more dresses.
How much sleep did you get?
I got like,
Oh my god, is that Calvin?
I've probably ever seen any. Don't worry.
Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it?
Welcome to the Heston West Big Local Community event with Sharon
and Anjali
and Serena.
Heston West Big Local is a community group. This is led by local people of all ages and backgrounds.
We focus on promoting health and well-being and getting opportunities for people to get involved with the community and join in with clubs such as
Manju's cooking sessions, different trips led by Taz, drama sessions and many more.
If you want to ask for inquiries, please go on to hestonwest.org website. Thank you. first question will be, how local are you?
We're very local, about 8 minutes away from this place, so it's New Heston Road and Heston Pool and Fitness. It's about 8 minutes away, so main Heston from near Hounslow West, Hounslow Central, in between those.
If you could get a chance, like to change one thing around the community, what would it be?
I think it would be getting people more involved than they are, and every generation level, including the elderly, because I think they're not involved within the active side as much as they should be, and that's what we're here to promote as well.
Why do you think people don't get involved in stuff?
I think they have limitations. They feel that there's not enough out there for them to do. For example, if it's somebody above 60, they might feel like, where do I go? What do I do? Or, you know, I'm too old to do this. But we're here to sort of say there isn't a barrier. Don't limit yourself to do things.
So I'm going to hand it forward to Megha.
So what do you think the importance of having these events is?
I think it's incredibly important. I started out volunteering when I was a teenager in Hounslow. These opportunities are great for giving younger people as well the chance to develop their leadership skills, for the community to come together and for people to share their skills and their goodwill for the community. It's a real way that we make humanity real on our doorstep.
Support creative diversity by connecting with us on our social media.
Well, but as you can tell, a lot of hard work went into that video, and you can tell that Heston West has helped and wow, I can't speak. Heston West has helped inspire a lot of people. Now we have one of our members of the youth section team, Rhys Jones. He has been with us for quite a bit of time now, and he has volunteered with Heston West and also worked with the media department. Rhys is one of those members who is always up for volunteering and tries his level best to help and inspire all those around him. Please give it up for Rhys.
Well, thank you. So, where to start? I've volunteered for a year now, and there's been loads of huge changes. Most of all, there have been changes in myself and how the community has come together in ways that I thought were not possible. I started off volunteering as a kid in Year 9 who was just starting their GCSEs. Someone who found school hard and found making friends hard. Now I feel like I may as well be the complete opposite. I go to the media academy now where I find things a whole lot easier for me. This is because the big local has provided me with opportunities, events and projects that I thought were not, sorry, I can't speak. The big local provided events, projects and opportunities that I would not have had any other time. Over this year I've had so many opportunities and experiences that I would not have had, like I've said, if I had not joined the big local. We went to Parliament to present an idea about changing the curriculum, and due to this, we became part of the news. We met the Deputy Lieutenant of the London Borough of Hounslow, Maria Pedro. All of this while partaking in an event run by MAID, a media project, on Sundays. This has helped me build my confidence and helped me find out what I was good at, and has introduced me to Global Academy, where I'm currently taking my GCSEs and will be taking my A-levels. The big local has influenced not just me, but so many people within this community, has inspired them to go out and volunteer for their local community. I hope that I inspire those who currently do not volunteer for them to go out and volunteer in their community. Thank you.
Thank you, Rhys, for your brilliant and inspiring speech. Now, coming on to a bit of a serious note, we have Megha, who sang a song for you a couple of minutes ago.
She has been inspired by all the recent natural activity that has affected many lives around the world. She has prepared a campaign to help people in Mexico and Puerto Rico, and she will explain a bit more about it. So please give it up for Megha and Anjali.
Hello? Okay. Hi, I'm Megha. I'm 17 years old and I've been a volunteer for 1.5 years now. I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening so far. I'm here today with Anjali at this very moment in time to tell you all about our campaign called Natural Disasters Awareness. And the mission is to raise a set amount of money for Mexico and Puerto Rico. Now, as I'm sure you're all aware, both Mexico and Puerto Rico have suffered horribly through natural disasters. Mexico has been hit with multiple earthquakes in September, 2 of which were deemed the strongest and deadliest of 2017. Buildings were destroyed, families were torn apart, lives completely twisted and turned around. These events have been out of our hands and have claimed hundreds of lives, of mothers, fathers, teachers, carers, and lovers. Hurricane Maria tormented Puerto Rico for a series of days, and all events have had a catastrophic impact on the affected areas and residents. For some people, nothing will ever be the same for them again. Now, though there's little we can do about our wind speeds and plate boundaries, we can help in making the process of picking up the broken pieces a little easier. And this is why the mission includes raising £2,000 for Puerto Rico and £3,000 for Mexico. This money will go towards food, water, and shelter for the people suffering. Basic human rights we may take for granted, but during this time, our universal family needs us. So I'm establishing a campaign team to help me plan and execute several of my fundraising concepts so that the goal can be achieved by the time of May 2018. Please approach me and my really not scary face if you're interested in joining, because the more people we have on this, the quicker it will be. A big, massive thank you to the one and only Taz for supporting the concept and guiding us on what to do. We really couldn't have done it without you. And another really big thank you to an incredible artist named Kailash Baraj, sorry for the name mispronunciation if that wasn't me, who has donated an entire collection of paintings to be auctioned off for the cause. If you are interested in any of the paintings, they will be auctioned off by the end of this event, or at the end of this event. They are in the drama room, just right outside there, and they really are beautiful. They'd brighten up any home, and they're not that expensive. So the money does all go to the cause, and it's a great kickstart for it. So if you're interested, please approach me by the end of the event, and I'll take you there. Thank you for listening.
Hi everyone, hope you're having a lovely evening tonight. I will be assisting Megha today for talking about her campaign. The first event that our campaign group has organised is a Christmas fundraiser on the 16th of December. It'd be amazing if all of you guys could attend, so please do add it into your calendar. All the money from the event will be going towards food, water, shelter and basic needs for Puerto Rico and Mexico. With your help, you could truly put a smile on someone's face in ways by providing them with things that they're not able to provide for themselves right now. The day itself will be a day full of excitement with many Christmas-themed activities perfect for getting you into the festive spirit. The event itself will be a kickstart for the campaign, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you could provide your support and help us. And last of all, thank you for being an amazing audience and listening to everything we had to say. We truly do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Megha and Anjali. Really incredible stuff. We hope you can all support. Oh, well, it's on. We hope you can all support our Youth Action Team's campaign.
Next up is AZON's final performance of the evening, so please welcome them back one last time to the stage.
Hello, one last time. Ooh, hola. Who said that? Hi. Just want to say a massive thank you to Taz. I know you guys just did that, but for everything you've done, overall across the board, it's so inspiring. I'd like to say I know it wasn't just one person, but you're kind of the spark in a way. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Is that me? Okay. So this last song is an original, and it kind of ties really well with what Harpreet was saying. She spoke about, what you said was incredible. I think it's really easy to forget the power that we each have to do what we love and to love what we do. It feels sometimes like you just have to go with the grain, or you have to think outside of yourself. But the truth is, you are more than capable of doing what you want to do, and you're more than within your rights to do so. So this song is about that, and I hope you enjoy it. It's called Fearless.
Moving with the crowd, yeah, everything I've known, a world veiled in doubt. I turn against your will and look toward the stars. Now time is standing still, pouring eyes, each tear an ocean running deep against the tide. I am free, now I am fearless. Now I am fearless with you. Now I am fearless. Oh, oh, oh. My hidden scars, they scream, reveal themselves to me. Remember where you've been, oh. And still I walk above the fear, and I dance under the moonlight, and my worries disappear. Oh, pouring eyes, each tear an ocean running deep against the tide. I am free, now I am fearless. Now I am fearless with you. Now I am fearless. Oh, oh, oh. My feet are standing firmly on the sands of my past. I watch the shore come in and kiss my soul. I feel the rush, the warmth, the love, and now I know the stars are my home, and my journey's made of gold. Now I am fearless. Now I am fearless with you. Now I am fearless, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Now I am fearless. Oh, oh. Now I am fearless with you. Now I am fearless, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Now I am fearless with you. Mm-hmm. Now I am fearless with you. Oh, oh.
Thank you so much.
Wow, please give it up for them one more time because that was amazing.
So now we are going on to the awards, and they will be presented by Anjali and Samita. So give it up for them.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Samita, and I'll be presenting the awards with my partner in crime, Anjali.
My name is Anjali, and I hope you've had a great evening so far. Tonight we will be celebrating the achievements of our volunteers in the Big Local. I will now be giving it over to Samita, who will be presenting the first awards with the Mayor of London, Mayor of Hounslow. Thank you. Thank you, Megha, for joining us today. We really appreciate your kind support.
The following young people have not just been participating in our activities and events, they have clearly demonstrated fantastic teamwork, passion, commitment to our project. They have been a catalyst in encouraging others to get involved and support our program. We thank them for their time, great effort and dedication. And we do apologize if we mispronounce any names.
We start off with the Heston West Big Local Young Person Participation Award. The following young people have been awarded for their valued community contribution, support and effort for the Heston West Big Local. Ayushi Bimali. Harris Sethi. Come up to the stage. Mario Zabata. VJ Lund. Ismail Hamid. Rihanna Luca. How do you say it? Amir Hamza Hamid.
This year, we're extremely proud to say that the local young people have been the driving force behind our success and in bringing it all together. The following young volunteers have gone the extra 10 miles, from running activities, events, and participating in our programs. These young people are truly star role models for our current and future generation.
Next up is the Heston West Big Local Young Person Community Volunteer Award. The following young people have been awarded for their valued contribution, commitment and community spirit for the Heston West Big Local. Saban Jora. Aisha Bati. Brooke Smith. Amrita Tar. Lauren Bajaj. Hazema Kamis. Baljinder Pada. Iman Jora. Harvey Sakon. Kubir Maris. Lucy Tirahan. Mariam Qureshi. Mustafa Ahmed. Kapil Lund.
Next up is the Heston West Big Local Community Work Experience Award 2017. The following young people have been awarded for their extraordinary contribution to work experience for the Heston West Big Local. Taz describes them as simply awesome and incredibly kind-hearted young people with a clear passion for helping others and are truly remarkable role models for other young people in our community. Serena Lola. Juhi Kumra. Megha Dadre. Anjali Kumar. Harpreet Kaur. And finally, Abby McFerrin. Next up is the Heston West Big Local Young Person Star Community Award. The following young people have been awarded for their outstanding contribution, commitment and community spirit for the Heston West Big Local. Siam Jawad. Saranjit Kaur. Rhys Jones. Harun Luka. Serena Lola. Liba Nissa. Callum Wills. Anjali Palmer. Anjali Kumar. Cameron Jones. Megha Dadrai. Juhi Kumra. Amadis Lan. Harpreet Kaur. Simran Bangal. Abby McFerrin. Caitlin Poon.
Rajan Sandhu, Samita Damrashetty, Kirsty Poon, Nadia Islam.
Right, Mr. Photographer, where is he? He's over there. Come on, big smile.
Next up is Next up is the Heston West Big Local Young Person Community Star Initiative Award. The following young people have been awarded for their fantastic effort and achievement in bringing our community together through innovative and inspiring initiatives for the Heston West Big Local. Megha Darrell, Labour Nisar, Callum Wills, Anjali Palmer, Shanjit Kaur, Serena Lola, Rhys Jones, Haroon Luka, Siam Jawad, and Brooke Smith.
Contrary to popular myth, the Big Local isn't run by just Taz. The Heston West Big Local is led and steered by local volunteers. All our volunteers play a vital and important role in helping shape and determine the Big Local vision, strategy and goals. We would like to thank everyone for their hard work, commitment and passion to help improve our community. First up is the Heston West Big Local Community Participation Award. The following people have been awarded for their valued contribution, commitment and community spirit for the Heston West Big Local. Kamlesh Verma, Zeenat Patel, Nida Akram, Diane Katha, Amaria. Decree. Tony Durham. Maria Abre. Hitendra Palmer. Nadia Patel. Sarah Williams. And Jane Coker. Okay, next up is the Heston West Big Local Community Volunteer Award. The following people have been awarded for their outstanding contribution, commitment, and community spirit for the Heston West Big Local. Lily Poon. Alexandra Montoya. Jit Luca. Yasmin Luca. Alan Fraser. Rachel Smith. Ruby Barrage. Terry Node. Debbie Node. Bev Palmer. Kailash Barrage. Neha Soni. Arfan Razek. And Nimesh Patani. Although volunteers play a pivotal role in our community, we cannot thrive without key delivery partners and community members to drive our program forward. The following awards recognize the valuable contribution our partners play in ensuring we deliver not just diverse and engaging activities, but activities our partners and projects delivered to the highest standard possible. We thank our partners for their continued support in helping us bring our community closer through their fantastic activities.
First up is the Heston West Big Local Community Group Leader Award 2017. Shanjit Bala at the Sunshine of Hounslow has been awarded her outstanding contribution, commitment and leadership to help transform our local community. I believe Shanjit has a few words.
I can see the excitement. Thank you everyone for this fantastic award evening. I'm really enjoying myself. I feel a superstar in the presence of Mr. Mayor and Seema Malhotra and all the community members. Big thanks to the community and the big local committee and TAS. Also, I couldn't have achieved this award without the love and support of my husband sitting here, son and family, Surjit, Ravi and Kundan Bala, all the brothers. Thank you, Rachel, Lily, Jasmine, Luca, and all the yoga groups. I love you all. Taz, Tiger. Taz, I call him Tiger. Taz and Sir Alan are both my ladder to be success. This year been more successful than ever before, especially the disability allotments. We are running 6 yoga classes, 2 sewing clubs for young and senior members of the community. Young moms yoga, swimming clubs, counseling, befriender, visiting isolated people in their own homes. There isn't anything the Sunshine don't do. You ask, we are always there to fulfill the community's needs. Thank you, the big local, first of all, thanks to big local, bags of Tesco, London Sports, London Borough of Hounslow, Michelle, Cranford Library, people accommodating us for the yoga classes, One for You, Akal Channel, Dr. Suni Pereira, Seema Malhotra, finally Cranford Community College for their amazing support and accommodating us to make our dreams come true. It's a true community college. I always wanted to serve the community, to see the happier, healthier community. I myself can see the outcome. When I see the outcome, to make me extremely happy and proud to see everyone's achievement. I want to say thank you to the committee who supported me day in, day out. Each one of them makes it possible for me to support the whole community. This outfit is a self-created fashion, highly quality fashion, to encourage community to learn the long life skills and to be proud of themselves. I am proud of everyone's achievement, the young people in inspiring. They remind me when I was young only yesterday. I love them all. Thank you for making Hounslow and Heston West a place full of sunshine. Thank you, everybody.
Next up is the Heston West Big Local Group Award 2017. This award has been given to the Muslima Community Group for their outstanding contribution and effort in transforming our local community. The group is run by local resident Sama Sheikh and was founded in February 2016. Muslima Community Group supports all women with emotional problems to enhance their well-being. Sama has been running our Big Local English Conversation Group Club and recently led the Listening Service Project. Let's give it up to Muslima Community Group for their fantastic work in our local community.
Next up is the Heston West Big Local Partner Award. This award has been given to Blaze Singh at Make a Difference Entertainment, also known as MADE, for his outstanding contribution and effort in transforming young lives through the power of creativity in our local community. MADE is a social enterprise dedicated to creating brighter futures for London's diverse communities through the co-production of innovative and engaging digital content. MADE's vision is to unite London's diverse communities through entertainment. Let's give it up to Blaze Singh.
Next up is the Heston West Big Local Honorary Patron Award. We would like to welcome Seema Malhotra, our MP for Feltham and Heston, to this stage. We would like to present Seema our first ever Big Local Honorary Patron Award for amazing support in our projects, and a commitment to help the Big Local for years to come. Let's give a big shout to Seema Malhotra.
Seema needs to do her speech.
Seema needs to do her speech.
Thank you very much. It's not going to be a speech, but I think I promised 60 seconds to Alan. But I want to say just a huge congratulations to everybody here and a huge thank you as well. There's something I believe very strongly, which is that communities don't just happen. Communities are built. And when you build the strongest foundations, that's what allows people to flourish. And when I think about what makes for success, it's absolutely human flourishing, and the investment that we see the Heston West Community Partnership making in our community, and when we see the investment that each of you are making in each other, it's a matter of great pride for me, and I believe it's a matter of great pride for our community. So I want to say a huge thank you to everybody, and to Taz and your team of volunteers, to Alan, and to so many of you, for all the parents for being here as well, because one of the biggest factors in the success of children is the encouragement and the support of parents, and it really means a lot to everybody that people are here supporting. And to thank you also to Debbie and Darrell, who are here, because we think of Brian often, and it's amazing to have the generations working together, but also making sure that our history and those who have contributed are never forgotten. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the evening. And thank you for my award, which was a complete surprise, and Taz, don't do it again.
Everyone demonstrated fantastic passion, enthusiasm and dedication to improve our community. Now it's the award we've been all waiting for. The Brian Clark Community Leader of the Year Award 2017 and the Brian Clark Young Community Leader of the Award. This award is in recognition and celebration for exceptional leadership and helping transform communities and lives. To win this special award, we asked the community to nominate their big local hero. To our amazement, we received hundreds of nominations, and tonight we present to you your community heroes for 2017.
This award is dedicated in the memory of the late Brian Clark, our community hero. Brian Clark was the only original Heston West big local member who is still active on the board and was a stalwart of the community. He was a governor at both Berkeley Primary and Cranford Community College, and an active member of Brabazon Estate and Heston Residents Associations. Brian was passionate about the community. He served, and without his drive and determination, Heston West Big Local will never have got off the ground. Brian sadly passed away in March 2017. Before we present the winners, I will now pass you to David Blackett, the chair of the Heston Residents Association, and Brian's daughter, Debbie Siminson, with a few words about the great man. I welcome you, David Blackett.
Well, good evening. Just let me introduce myself. I'm David Blackett, and I chair Heston Residents Association, and I'm here this evening with my wife to celebrate the evening, to join with you to do just that. I think one of the first things I should say, and it was mentioned earlier this evening, is that we should be extremely grateful, you should all be extremely grateful, for the work that went into securing the £1 million grant for a 10-year investment. And we're now all benefiting from that in the various ways, and we're celebrating those ways this evening. And that is really a tribute to that award, to that grant, and to all the work that you've achieved in the last year. congratulations to you all on that. Whatever part you've played this evening and during the course of the year, you should all be proud of yourself and, of course, not least of all, your parents. It's rather interesting that we're amongst young people this evening. Certainly I am, and my wife. And for the second time this week, I've spoken to young people. Earlier this week, I had an early riser because we attended the early morning assembly for sixth formers at Heston Community School, and I spoke to them about our association, and more specifically about the magazine that we produce every month, and seeking to get them involved in that, to participate with the community. And that was the headmaster's wishes. And I feel really privileged to be able to speak to you again this evening, to the young people, in such a way, really. Now, the real reason why I'm here, as you'll know this evening, is to remember Brian Clark. And Brian was a very active member, not only of Big Local and the schools, as you've heard, Berkeley and Cranford, but also a very active member of Heston Residents Association. And I really, in a way, had a must pay tribute to him for the work that he did. And it's rather interesting, actually, because when Brian retired, I'm not sure if he knew exactly what he wanted to do, but he soon found an outlet for the time that he had on his hands. He volunteered, like all of you have done, to achieve your awards and achieve success this evening. And Brian really got involved in the association in several ways. He became one of my main distributors for the monthly magazine. That was really a wonderful effort. In the end, he was getting some assistance, and I'm really grateful that the person who was helping him has now taken over Brian's contribution, if you will. But the other interesting thing about Brian was he then made a contribution to the magazine itself. And in order to achieve that, on many occasions, he had to do a lot of research. And I could sense the amount of work that he'd done, the enjoyment and pleasure that he got out of that work. And I really think it brought something out of Brian, something possibly that he wasn't aware that he got when he first set out on that trail. And unfortunately, it didn't last for as long as we would all have liked it to do, and certainly I would have liked it to do, because I was extremely grateful for his contribution there. And I think these awards this evening demonstrate, in that way, a big thank you, if you will, to the work that he did throughout the community, in the Brabazon estates and all of those estates around there, in fact, your good selves and the schools, and particularly from my own point of view, Heston Residents Association. And I'm really pleased to be able to stand here this evening and front, if you will, the awards that you are making, that are being made this evening, the two awards, I think, to recognise the work that he did and the memory of Brian Clark. And thank you very much indeed for inviting me this evening. I really am most grateful. Thank you very much for your hospitality from both of us, and I'm glad and I hope you continue to enjoy the evening. And not only that, I hope that you continue to achieve what you have achieved over these last year or two, and please enjoy yourselves. It's an immense opportunity, and as you've seen this evening, I saw earlier this week, it really is character building. It brings something out of the individual, particularly when you're working together to achieve an aim. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Thank you and hello everyone. My name's Debbie Siminson and I've been asked just to say a few words this evening on behalf of my brother, Darrell, and myself. And we wanted to start off by saying that without question, we are amongst the proudest people in the room this evening because our dad was Brian Clark. I'm going to keep this short as we need to move on to the next two awards, but Darrell and I, along with our partners Nick and Helen and our friend Mark, simply wanted to say what an honour and privilege it is to be amongst you this evening and witness awards presented in our dad's name. For those of you who knew our dad, you'll know that he had two passions. One was his family and the other was his community. If he wasn't talking about his children, you'd be absolutely assured that he'd be talking about where he lived, the friends that surrounded him here, and the day-to-day battles that he was fighting. Dad moved to Norman Crescent in 1967, and luckily for us, he spent a lifetime writing everything down. And if you'll allow me just to quote from his memoirs, he wrote, "When we first moved to Cranford back in 1964, it was fantastic to have our own place. It was a little flat. But one thing that we missed beyond all others was a garden, a little piece of green that you could call your own. And with a family, we thought it to be an essential part of life, as children really do need a place to play. In 1965, we heard through the grapevine that some old prefabs were being pulled down and a new housing estate was being built. And when they started building, we put our names on the list. I felt like the luckiest man alive to be told that in early 1967, we'd secured number 63 Norman Crescent. And within months of moving, our son Darrell was born. I really didn't think that life could ever be better, and we were proud as punch to be living in a new house with wonderful neighbours and, most importantly, a place for our children to play. This sentiment stayed with our dad until the day he died. He was so very proud of where he lived and battled every single day to make the place a better one for the people who lived around him. Community was always everything to him, and even from his hospital bed during his final days, he was trying to email Taz photos of potholes he'd found and fly tipping he'd discovered whilst out walking with Sam, his beloved Jack Russell, who is living a life of luxury in Farnborough with our aunt, by the way. I will end by saying to Taz a massive thank you for inviting us here this evening and to witness the awards given in our dad's name. It really does mean the world to Darrell and I, and we'll never forget this gesture. Thank you.
Now Debbie Siminson and Darrell Clark will present the winners of the Brian Clark Awards. First up is the Brian Clark Community Leader of the Year Award. This award is presented to Rachel Smith.
Support creative diversity by connecting with us on our social media.